Fuck, I forgot to turn the music off. What the hell? Oh, this is fucked already. Okay, music off. See? I was being all clever. And I've ruined it already, Michael DJ. I've ruined it already. Let's get your mess off the screen. And then we'll play some intro videos. Hi, guys. How's it going? I remember how to stream. Look, you can do circles now. Look at that. Is that too gay? Should I just stay in a fucking circle for the whole thing? 13 people watching it. Right, you're all gonna have to sit through this. Bye.
Through the forest, orcish blue guys on the prowl. There's only one man there to stop them. If you just stop joking around, they come here to invade your lands, bring life here to an end. But you just wanna get real drunk and make lots of new friends. Carnal barbarian, Carnal barbarian, Carnal barbarian, Carnal barbarian, Carnal barbarian.
Hey, you know what always cheers you up? Baking me a nice tray of sugar cookies.
How about these cookies, sugar?
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Sit to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog.
Help! I'm trapped in a ball. Oh my god, what is this? Like, it looks kind of cool. I wonder if I could wait a minute. Is this a thing? As soon as you can, sorry, I'm testing the custom things. If you do custom layouts, does it not let you use the special? It lets you define the shape. Oh my god. Wait, save. Update layout. You probably couldn't see the difference. Look! Okay, never mind. Why am I doing this? This is just stupid. This is going to be full-on 88 stream, only for an hour though, so enjoy it while you can. It'll obviously go over an hour. Thanks for sitting through 5 minutes of intros. Let's say hello to some people. I can move it around. Oh, I can't clip it off. I was thinking I would like halfway clip it off the screen. Save, update layout again. This layout is called game. Remember when I gamed? Maybe I should game. There is a game out on Steam which is like Britishy cartoon comedy thing, and I actually kind of want to play it. So I might do a gameplay thing on the stream. When would I do that? Maybe when I've stopped doing all this fucking drawing work and coloring work. You would not believe how long it took me to color that stupid cover, which we're gonna show off today. Okay, Jake, come on. Gotta say hello to people. Come out of your hole. Just go to the Just do this. Just do this. It's fine. Hellos. Jolly Green was here. I hope you're feeling jolly. Jolly Moromi posting links. Thank you. Jav Styler in the Heeze. Paulus was here. He loves him some cock. Don't we all? There's a vote. There should still be a vote. When I looked at the stream, it didn't come up on my phone. So if you're new and you're on your phone, I guess there might not be a vote. I can't vote on my own poll right now. You can never vote in your own poll. Solo poll time. Just can't happen on YouTube. Billy Bob says, who is again? Now, of course, me being at least semi-retarded, didn't spell it again properly in the stream title, so thank you, Billy Bob, for correcting me. Made me look slightly less stupid. Hi, Caleb. Welcome. Tech Zombie, who, if I saw the chat correctly, is driving right now. Should I get I should do the pop-out chat. Hold on a minute. Because you guys are doing new messages. Like Jolly says, Jake is again. Bancroft says, I believe. Phil says he's missed this. Me too. I do want to stream more. I just so blinking busy. Which, you know, busy sitting around thinking. I do a lot of lying down thinking on the bed. The poll is still working great. How do I do the stupid pop-out chat thing? Pop-out chat. Cool. Then I can have that to the side. Then I can at least pretend to see the modern messages. The recent ones. Right. Bancroft to see says, Happy Cocktober 1st. Yes, it is. The month of months. The month of Cocktober. You know, forget Halloween. Fuck that shit. Ghouls, ghosts, pumpkins. We don't want any of that. We want some big, thick, fresh cock. Create our own comics, of course. Oh, look, Jake was here. Yeah, happy October 1st, everyone. This was supposed to be the day that this book was launching, but you know, you can plan and you can not achieve those plans. Bancroft says we want cock. Yeah, I should have just 2 StreamYards open so I can have like old chat, new chat, and like have the second me borrowed away. Let's just get through these quickly. Michael Ditchu is here. He's saying hello to Angela. And hello, Angela. Phil's here. He said he's becoming gay by listening to the music. I don't know if he means the Jake Pop Carnal intro or the music that was playing during the cool thing. Now, this stream is late because I was rendering something. I was rendering a new video, right? And it's 5 minutes long. It was a background image. Now you see this. You see this in the back. You see how it just it's like 10 seconds long? That was a cool 5-minute long video that went all around the piece really slowly and showed off all the bits of the cover like a retro screen thing. But no. I click upload and StreamYards is all like, backgrounds can only be a minute long. You can upload the exact same file as just a video. And I did, which is what this is. Come on, where is it? Here we go. I'm obviously not going to play it because it's 5 minutes long and it's very slow. It's the slow version of it. Anyway, it was great. So next time I'll have a minute long version. I'm going to try and catch up on the chat super quick. Wait until someone says something useful. There we go. We're here again. He's missed this. Bancroft believes. Yeah, you know, speaking of Mikhail Bancrofte, this is the stream where we announce. Did I announce yesterday? Yesterday I did. I pulled it up. I'll pull up that tweet. We announce the freaking launch of Carnal. I can't believe I didn't pull that tweet up. I pulled other tweets up. God damn it. Jake. Right. Go to this browser window. Go to Twitter. Go to my own profile. Okay. Don't bring it up. Where is El Tweeto? Here it is. Cool. And then I will make it its own window. Then I'll like resize it. So this is riveting. You're glad to be back to this absolutely retarded shit show. Present. Turn phone on silent. Come on, you can do it. You can share screen. You can find the tweet. We'll share. And believe it or not, here it is. Bancroft believed, and so do I. Yes, yesterday, we announced that Carnal El Barbarian will be launching. It says right there, October 24th. October 24th, this month, in 23 days' time. I have a lot to do, but it's going to get done. And today we're going to talk about all of the things that are going to be on the campaign. And I can ask you guys if you think it's a good list of stuff. If there's anything you want, because last time when we did the preview book, you guys wanted beanies, and we put beanies on it. And I think we sold a couple. So a couple of you out there have your Carnal beanies. Good for you. But yes, this was the post where I finally posted the colorized version of the cover. Look at this. Now, the logo will probably be a bit different. To be honest, I really would like the logo to be in gold foil. But that would have to be a stretch goal, and we'd have to see how well it would do. But look at this cover. It looks so beautiful. I did the thing where if you're on mobile, you can slide between them. You know what I mean? And before I start looking up at chat, I'm going to look at a prepared thing, which is this. And here it is, the full art. This is the full frame of the art, not cropped for the book. This is like full bleed. Basically, you know it. People talk about process all the time. You know there has to be bleeds. Well, some people don't. But you know there has to be bleeds on these things. So this is the full frame. As you can see, the artwork here, look at these rocks. They're just drawn off to the side. See this? It's not. I didn't even bother drawing them. At least I drew some of this tree detail, some of this tree tail. And yeah, it's all colored for the edge. Now, there's a bit more bleed than you'd usually expect on this piece. And it's for something that will be on the campaign that we will talk about in a minute. But I think it's time I caught up with chat. Caleb's having a good time. And he's saying hello to Bancroft and Phil. But Bancroft wants cock. Oh, that's why I pulled him up. So on the 24th, we're going to be launching on Michael Bancroft's channel. It's going to be great. I don't know what time of the day we'll do it. I think it's going to be earlier. But yeah, we're launching on Bancroft's, and that's on a Thursday, which is Creative Block Day. So on that Thursday, we'll go from Bancroft's and we'll go to Creative Block, which I think will be on Reni's channel that week. So we'll just do the after party on Creative Block, and I'm sure everyone will be happy about that. And we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how this launch happens, because I'm very happy with how the preview book went, and I'm really excited for how this is going to go. Bancroft says, "I like how Jake is learning how long shit takes." Look. I'm a semi-professional, I've done professional work. I know how long stuff usually takes, but holy crap. I just feel like I started too late. I was being a bit. Bancroft once said to me that whatever your estimate is, double it. Yeah, it kind of worked out that way. Give Bancroft your cock, or I will. He's got the cock. He's going to launch it. He's going to get it out. He's going to put it on show for all to see. It's okay to throw in the occasional heterosexual content. Well, I lack the ability, Michael Teacher. I could try. Would that be the gaming content? Oh, Faith Thomas is here. Wait a minute. Did she leave a message? She did. Faith's been on this channel before, and I don't understand. She keeps coming back. Hey, y'all, I have a question. I have a question. If you're making a comic but you can't draw, just use AI. Oh, no, wait. Pay someone to draw. What if you're making a comic but you can't draw? Well, you asked this. Faith, I know you've been on this channel several times. If you're a real person, and you've asked the same question, and I'm glad to see you back again. It's wonderful to have you here. But since you first came here, now AI didn't really exist then. You try your best with it. You can get Mid-Journey up, you know, type in some words. You don't have to draw with that. Predator 7. I haven't seen you in a while. He says, I believe in Joe Hendry. Should I have said that name? I don't know that name. I hear Stream Ducks has intro and outros now. That's sweet. It came up as an option. I have absolutely no. I didn't finagle with it. But yeah, I can have a go. Could do that. You know, it already kind of works the way we already do it. Here we go. $80 for StreamYard's 80% price increase. It is absolutely ridiculous. So thank you to Commie Mark for tweeting about it, because he pointed out that if you go to cancel, they give you a percentage off for like 6 months, but it's still expensive. It's still too much when you do that. It is ridiculous. And but they seem to have upgraded everyone to 1080p. I don't know. There's other options. Like Jimmy Reyes uses Melon or something, and it has similar capabilities. So we're just gonna stop using StreamYards. I'm not paying for this shit. You could totally spoil it. I've got to the point in the chat where I don't know what people are reacting to. Oh, he could spoil it, but you enjoy watching him struggle too much. Okay, Faith is here. She has 4 comic book strips in the works, but the thing is, due to depth perception, I can't draw any advice. Find someone who can draw for you, or use the computer to do it. Press the big button. Press the big AI button. Right, I'll only spend another couple looking at chat for a second. Okay. Angela wants a puzzle. Get it out of my head. We need to focus. How long how long has it been? 20 minutes. Oh, fuck. Right. Launching on the 24th on Bancroft's channel. Carnal the Barbarian. It's going to be amazing. What you're looking at right now is the full bleed artwork for the cover. It's a wraparound. So let's talk covers. Let's pretend that's the most important thing. It's going to be a 44-page book. We're going to have 3 covers. There will be my cover, the main cover. There will be a special guest cover. And then there is a secret cover yet to be revealed. The special guest cover, it was revealed who was the artist. It was totally not obvious in the slightest. Let's flip over to that now. Yeah, you know, there is a guest cover out there. And at the same time, this mysterious post from Irene that features some artwork of characters you may have seen before. Can I like copy image address and then like paste and go? Yeah, and then share this. Here we go. Look at this. What did Irene say? She said coming soon for Carnal Barbarian. Yes. So it is obvious the guest cover is Irene. I have seen the piece itself. It is finished. It is drawn. It's not colored yet, but it is drawn, and it looks absolutely freaking amazing. This is the only mysterious photo released of it so far, like the grainy footage of Bigfoot, which was totally not just a guy in an outfit. Oh, cool. Mo Biggs is here. Welcome. If you make a puzzle, I'll sue because Andrea wants a puzzle. Here's the thing. With that full bleed artwork, it has to be a puzzle. Oh, it could be. Oh, it could be a puzzle. You know what? I'll have to get some private communications. Well, I think maybe some secret communications. Find out if how puzzles are made. You know, whichever website service Bancroft definitely uses that anyone can use. That could be a puzzle. Angela said she wasn't even going to back this book because it was a bit, you know. But if she wants a puzzle, that would make a perfect puzzle. Where the frick is it? Talking about Irene's cover, gets distracted just because he sees a comment about a puzzle. but Bancroft will sue. That would make a good puzzle. The sky isn't even that bad because it's got a gradient. It won't even be that hard. Oh, maybe. I hadn't planned on it. Oh, it's got to happen. Let's see if I can get some more modern. Any modern chats over here? It popped out, right? Angela says she changed her mind. She's going to back it now. Stop doxing Angela's secret identity, says Mo. And what do you... I wish I could pull up these chats. It was Palpatine all along. Oh, the cover artist was Palpatine. Yeah. Mo Biggs. Just use AI, says Jake. Kicks Jake. No! It exists! We live in a world where AI is a thing. Hey, Phantasmagaricle's here. Welcome. Welcome, Fanta. Now I'm just getting lost in the old messages. Slim Crow is here. Cool. Did I say hello to you in originally, Slim Crow? Jake reading chat backwards doesn't work. Look, let's go back to this, shall we? So, 3 covers, my own, and Irene's wonderful cover. Both of them wraparounds, and both of them are going to be absolutely freaking amazing. Just wait until you see the full cover of Irene's art. It looks fucking amazing. It might be the best thing she's ever drawn. It's truly exceptional. I'm actually just going to skip ahead in StreamYard so I can pull up modern chats. What? You don't have any crack? Just half Jankum? Hey, I've heard of Jankum before. We live in a world where Jankum exists. Yeah. You don't want to learn how to draw? Well, she can't draw because she doesn't have depth perception. In back. I think Phil means he's back. Jake reading chat. Doesn't work. Chat's backwards. Jake reading. Alex, does it work? Welcome, Alex. Anyway, yes. We're gonna tease out the full cover of this artwork over the next month up until the launch, which is, I guess, is towards the tail end of the month now. Good job, Jake. Supposed to be today, but whatever. But yeah, that's the back cover. And guess what? Do you recognize anything? Do you recognize any character within this shot? This is the infamous Dee Dee. Do we have any Dee Dee fans in the chat? Because TC isn't here. TC loves Dee Dee. TC is like Dee Dee's #1 fan. And she's currently front and center on the screen, and no one is pleading for Dee Dee. People who got the preview book have learned of the fate of such a character, a fate that was, pushed back against on one episode of Creative Block a while ago that wasn't changed from my original decision, despite the pushback. But here's the thing. I may have thrown a bone to the Dee Dee fans in the audience. Yeah, here we go. Dee Dee RIP. You may be looking at part of a cover which might happen to depict an alternate universe where the fate of Dee Dee is very different. Whatever happened to her in the comic, on this cover, Dee Dee Resurrection, there is a possibility that this alternate Justice for Dee Dee, this is the Justice for Dee Dee cover. How about that, Mo? How about that? So the canon universe, those events are set. There's no changing that. But on a special cover that depicts an alternate universe where maybe events went differently, I don't know. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait until the full artwork is revealed. She wasn't here for a long time, but she was here for a good time. She was indeed. But maybe in this parallel universe, she might be around for longer. But anyway, those are the 2 main covers. Now, one thing about the previous campaign is we did the preview book and we did 100 of them only, and they were all numbered, right? 1 to 100. We auctioned 69. #1 went to the first backer, which, of course, Alex VRB. He's always getting #1. And then number 100 went in the 10-pack. Now, I was tempted to make all of these covers, mine and Irene's, Also, I made separate windows for all of this shit. I have more stuff to show, but like I'm getting on so mixed up. I was thinking of making both of these covers limited to 100. I've changed my mind. Oh, awesome one's here. So there is one cover which will be limited to 100. It is the third cover that I'm yet to reveal. It's a fun cover, but it's the only one that's going to be limited, and it's the only one that's going to be exclusive to the campaign. The other two covers I'm actually going to kind of like keep using because they look great. But I still wanted to do a limited thing and an exclusive thing. So there's going to be 100 of cover 3. And that cover is only going to be available in the throbbing package. Remember, people, there was only 10 throbbing packages available on the first campaign. So on this campaign, there's only going to be 100 throbbing packages available, and they're gonna be the only way to get the third cover, which will be numbered, and I'm gonna print it on the cover as well. There's gonna be no more nipple 9s that I can't candidly write in the book. That I'm sure, you know, it's the person who bought 69 in the auction was glad to get. But yeah, so instead of making everything like can you imagine all these different books and then you have like all of them numbered, and you try and auction off different ones? It's confusing. Okay, Chow, are you off? Lamau, Jake is trying to redefine edgelord for Cocktober. I mean, because we're edging because I'm so ADHD, or because of the DD cover. I don't know. Throbbing package. Indeed, only 100 AI covers available. Can you imagine? You know what? Okay, how about this? Imagine if you could buy an AI cover, but each individual cover was different. Like you did a print run, but you managed to find a printer that would print 100 different covers, and you just did AI art for every cover, right? You could do that. That'd be okay. It'd be like an NFT. You just make NFT cover, but you do it for real. You should totally seal this book in a black bag when you deliver it. Maybe. You know, here's the thing. There is no actual imagery or even potentially language that is adult only in this book. Obviously, I don't really want to sell it to adults. But like technically, especially with the reveal, there's a reveal at the end that I'm really happy about, and I'm really excited to see how people react to it. This book has changed so much story-wise from when I was first putting it together. I'm very much looking forward to see what you guys think. How much, Jolly says, how much do I have to pay to receive your throbbing package? I have not priced it yet, but I will go into detail about what's in the throbbing package, of which there will be 100, and it'll be the only, I think the boxes can technically be numbered too. Yeah. And it's the only thing that will have the third cover in, and there's like limited to 100 of those. But there will be a 10-pack of that cover. So someone could get 10 without getting the package, and that's how you'll get 100. We're doing the same thing again, right? Like auction 69, number 1 goes to the first person who backs it, and then 100 is in like a 10-pack. But it's not going to be a 10-pack of throbbing packages. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? I don't think someone wants to be rubbed that blind. That was short. What did I do? Edging means a different thing nowadays, Jake. Being an edgelord. It would be like an NFT. You say that like it's a positive thing. Yeah, this is an alternate universe where all of the things that people hate online are fine, like NFTs and AI. NFTs and AI art. Tisk tisk. I'm obviously not doing any of these things. It would be ridiculous. This is the style of humor where we say terrible hypothetical things. Jolly Green says, do you accept American dollars or just English muffins or whatever you call them? Yeah. As long as you have British-based foods, oat cakes. You can probably exchange oatcakes for a throbbing package if you buy enough. It's going to take a lot of oatcakes, Jolly Green, and I bet you didn't even know what an oatcake is. Mobeg says, "What are the perks of the throbbing package as opposed to your average floppy?" Asking for background. Okay, fine. Let me do that. I'll list everything that's in here. So the throbbing package will have like one of everything that I touch. Not that I touch, that I physically get. Because there's going to be merch in the campaign, just like last time, but I don't get that much, so it's not going to be in the box. The box is going to have everything that I receive that I can then put in the package, throb it up, and then give to you. So, so far we've covered main cover, Irene's cover, super special secret third cover that'll be only in the box and the 10-pack, and yeah, and number 69 bucks will be auctioned. So if you want a 69 a box, if you want the 69 bucks, it's going to be fun. And I think the 69 one might come with original art, because the person who bought 69, I was very grateful, and I did them an extra drawing that I didn't mention on like when selling it, just to be like, thank you. So I'll probably draw something again as well. But yes, I don't know when I'm going to auction that, because I'm getting distracted again, aren't I? Go through the list. The throbbing package will have a sketch card in again that people can choose. That's 100 sketch cards I've got to draw. If 100 people buy them, which they probably won't. So I don't have to draw 100 sketch cards, but yeah, it'll have a 3 sketch card. It will have the next item that I haven't mentioned. So I want to do a standee or a couple of standees. So here's my plan for standees. I want to have the custom boxes that fit the books, right? In order to pack stuff properly, I'm thinking about the packaging design. I got to think about, if I'm doing a pin, I've got to think about that so it doesn't stab the blinking books. I'm thinking about packaging design, standees. Imagine you have the book. If I can find a factory that can make a standee on a piece of acrylic that's the size of the book, then it can go perfectly layered into the box. And if I do find something that can do a piece of acrylic that size, that's potentially a pretty big standee. So I could do jumbo standee. I actually want to ask you guys what kind of thing you'd prefer, because I have a couple of ideas for standees. You could do jumbo standee, right? That's if I can get acrylic the right size. Let's say I can't, and I can only get half-size pieces, and there's 2. That is potentially twin set of standees, 2 different characters, right? Or, with either of these options, there's a design for a standee that I want to do where it's in like it's kind of 3D. It's in 2D relief. So what you would do, it's kind of like you build it up in layers. Now imagine you have Carnal and he's like swinging his axe right at you, or he's falling backwards, or he's punching someone, right? Let's go with punching someone. Let's say he's punching someone in the face. You could have like his back, like say he's leaning forward. You could have his lower body, upper body, head, arm, like hand, all in different layers, and they could all plug into the base. And then you can have the opponent that he's punching, like the back of their head reeling backwards. You can have their body in their head, and they're kind of layered. So if you were to look at it straight on or twist it a little bit, it would feel 3D. Like it would feel like it was there. It's not just a guy standing up, because everyone does the same, right? It's just the person standing up. Like, let's try and innovate a little bit. Let's try and be a little bit more, apply some ingenuity. You could have a 3D, like a 2D relief. I know Camel did a diorama of a cover. So I'm not claiming layering as a unique thing. He was first to market on that. But I'm thinking of not a diorama. It's just like the character in 3D. And if I scroll through the chat, I can probably get some reactions to that. Before I mention the rest of the items on the list, because there are a couple. NFT, no fucking talent. You got no talent. Jam and scones. Yeah, you could get a robbing package for stones. Angela says, are garlic bites considered British-based foods? I mean, I would assume garlic bites containing garlic is like more of a French thing. Which country invented the combination of cheese, garlic, and I think it's breading? The delicious garlic bites that we took a road trip to Donald's to get once. Toad in the Hole says, but Billy Bob. Yes, I'm sure maybe there's someone out there who would exchange the throbbing package for some Toad in the Hole. Angela loves oatcakes. She might actually know what they are. She has British descendants. She's descended from the British. Polisar says floppy cock is really the best. So here's the thing. This book, it's every double page spread is a double page spread where the pages are read individually. And in fact, we've shown this off on other streams, but I haven't shown it off on my own channel yet. Everything's fine on here. Yeah, this is one of the aforementioned double page spreads. Now, double page spreads work best with a floppy comic. They look the best. You can see them the best. Perfect bound, obviously it's harder to open them up. So I really wanted to do these as floppies, but I'm thinking you guys would want them as perfect bound. You guys could leave messages in the chat right now that I'll eventually catch up to, saying if you want floppy or perfect bound for the individual issues, but I really wanted to do floppies. But I'm thinking that everyone wants the nice, prestigious, beautiful, square bound spine. But yeah, look, this is one of the double page spreads. So you can read these pages individually. Like this is all one page and then you go to the next one, right? But it just has elements that kind of like blend together. Like the line would be here. So like these two block brood mothers would get shoved down the crack. They get stuck in the crack. Don't you hate getting stuck in the crack? Like having... I love getting stuck. You know what? If you guys love getting stuck in the crack so much, maybe we would go square bound. We can shove as much as we possibly could into the crack. How about that? And you know what? This is terrible. I'm going to leave that on screen for you to peruse whilst I catch up with some chats. Mobig says, Jake, wait, so Jake receives the contents of the throbbing package first and everyone gets sloppy seconds? Yeah, you know, like the factory creates the elements of the throbbing package. I receive them one by one. They send me many elements. I'm inundated with many. I take them all for you. I receive them in large amounts. Then I assemble them into the throbbing version, you know. But yeah, it does mean I get my hands on it first. Spotted Dick, wonderful. I'm not going to put it on the screen. Dick's Burgers. Do you like... There you go. This is reacting. It's good to have Angela here, by the way. Usually, whenever we do these streams, she ends up like being busy. Or she comes in at the beginning, then she leaves. Yeah, she's here the whole time. And, you know, maybe we can make a puzzle for Angela. Make Carnal clocks where the pendulum is a blue you-know-what. That has to happen. Okay, right. Vassin. Making an actual clock might not be doable. You know what is doable? Making an enamel pin or keychain where it is the clock and then the thing in the middle is the rotating, because you can have elements on a pin badge that rotate. So you can have two pieces and they can rotate. We could do a pin badge or a keychain where it is a clock and the you-know-what points to the correct time. It could be done. Vassin. It could be done. What do you guys think? Does this campaign include any vibrators that plug into the wall asking for a friend? Not this one. Not this one. But for the second arc, there is a character introduced that happens to have something similar to that. That by that time, if the series is doing quite well, who knows what we could afford to add into the campaign? Who knows? It was like, what was that game with the blob at the end? There was like an indie game, I think it was called Inside. They actually made a piece of merch with Fleshlight just because they made like a fleshy conglomerate evil beast at the end, like a horrible body horror thing. And they actually worked with Fleshlight to make a figure of it. How about that? How about that? Jumbo standees seem to be more in the spirit of the IP than half sized. Okay. Nice. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. He's leaning forward. You could have his lower body all plugged in. I'm getting the background. Thank you, Mo. I am glad you are here to point out the myriad of vocal slip-ups. It would feel like it was there. It was really there. Explosive diorama action. Yeah, diorama, not misspelled diorama. Lenticular lens picture. Lenticular is actually definitely possible. For real. I know a place that can do lenticular stuff. I haven't even considered lenticular. I know Shane does his lenticular cards. Are lenticular, when people do lenticular covers, do they just like glue the thing on the front of the book? Carnal dildos. Not yet. Not yet. I do want to have, like, we have the Blue Dick X keychain enamel thing. I would love to have a blue latex version of the same weapon as a keychain. That would be hilarious. It would rip off. Like, you just all end up with ripped, broken keychains. You'd be like, Jake, could you have done some quality control on this shit? And I would have been like, but it was the concept, guys. We all knew it would break. We all knew it would be a failed product. You can't get garlic bites in the States? Oh my God. There we go. Locked in. British only food. She does know beans on toast. Bancroft prefers porridge. Is porridge healthy? Or is it just starchy? You know what I mean? I guess it does fill you up, so it stops you eating more. Like, that's the way off. People are like, no carbs any of the time. But like, if you're managing your hunger, it's nearly an hour. We're at 44 minutes. Great. If you're managing your hunger, having a starch that fills you up. Let's not do weight loss talk in the stream, Jake. The full name for the book is Carnal the Pleasure Barbarian. Okay. By the way, the name Carnal the Barbarian, I recently learned, I don't know how I learned this. I guess, someone mentioned it, that in South America, where would that be? If we're in Donutopia right now, the analog would be Burritopia. Over in Burritopia, apparently Carnal is what they call bro. They use Carnal in place of bro. So in South America, he's technically Bro the Barbarian. And how cool is that? And then when they're flicking through, he's like being a bro, drinking beer all the time. Go hardcover. But yeah, Bro the Barbarian. How about that? So it's perfect. Now I just need a Spanish, right? A Spanish translation for Bro the Barbarian. Jolly wants a floppy. Does he? He wants a little floppy. 44 is about limit for the floppy. Exactly. And it is 44 story pages. This book is dead on 44 story pages, but I would want to add some more in, or maybe the main book could just be the story content, and then all the special stuff is going to end up in a side book. So if we're going to go back to What's in the Throbbing Package, secondary book on that campaign, preview book was Sketchy Starts. It was Sketchy Starts 0, meaning it was like a prototype for the Sketchy Starts series. Sketchy Starts proper, so number 1, will be on this campaign, Sketchy Starts 1. And that's going to be the entire book of layouts. So if we take a look at this double page spread, what did it used to look like? It used to look like this in blue form. So this is how I write. This did have speech bubbles, but I took them all off. This is kind of like how I write. I'll sketch out the layouts and I'll get it to this position. I'll get it to this before I'll draw anything proper because this gives like a bit of lighting indication. I just think it's a bit better than drawing normal layouts where there's, no shading. But yeah, I'm think Sketchy Starts is going to be the entire book in this layout version. Sorry. And all of the character designs, there's no script, or I would include the script, like the written script, because all of the stuff in this book, there is a script, an original script for Carnal, but none of the stuff in this particular issue was ever in that script. It is all before it. There's going to be a moment halfway through book 2, which is where that script started. Because I liked coming into a story late and then it just going straight away, then I decided I should do more setups. So then the first book and the first half of the second book is like all of those setups. But yeah, so Sketchy Starts #1 will be the entire book this time, and all of the character designs. The preview book of Sketchy Starts, which was Sketchy Start 0, had a preview of the first 15 or 16 pages, and the character designs that were all of the characters included in that story, in those pages. So there'll be even more character designs and all of the layouts. That'll be a big book. That'll be like 50, 60 again. Wait, Sketchy Start 0 was like 64, I think. Okay, it'll be a similar sized book, but yeah, there'll be no fan art this time. I don't think. I don't think there'll be a fan art section. So like the people who got Sketchy Start 0 kind of got a more special thing. Hardcovers are best for collecteds. I definitely want to do get hard at some point. Michael Leach says he likes floppies just fine. I do want to do hardcovers eventually, by the way, like genuinely. And I that would kind of be more the collection. I don't think I would want to do the individual books as a hardcover. I think that this first arc is going to be like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know how it's going to go because the story is a bit pliable, meaning it has room to be improved. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then if it's 44-ish pages per book, 80 max. What's double 80? 8 times 2 is 160. Okay, so like the hardcover could end up being like between 150 and 200 pages. That's a good size, right? Anyway. Charlie says when he was asking about the vibrator, he was asking for Angela. You know what? Here's the thing with the vibrator thing. You can buy kits where a gentleman for his significant other can actually replicate his own alter ego, other self. He can replicate a part of himself as a gift for his significant other. Now, someone could take the same kit and make a blue Dick shape instead of a replication of oneself, and then just put the vibrator. I don't know. Look, it's we could do anything, right? With the sky's the limit, guys. If we get enough backing, that would be. It is possible, basically. You can't just get the vibrator. Just go on Alibaba and buy like 5,000 vibrating motors, and then just make latex Dick X's. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Paula says he'll take it either way. Hard or floppy? What a choice. Exactly. Do you want Carnal be hard or floppy? Well, no. Is the spine a hard spine? Let's move on. Jake is crack pack confirmed. That exactly, Bow. I suppose, the crack pack would prefer square bound because you get the crack, full on crack. Jake, inspect all the packages. Yeah, I have to inspect each and every package before it's disseminated and passed on to you, the people. So you're the fluffer. Technically, hello, holy hand grenades. Welcome. Technically, the distributor would be the fluffer of the comics, right? Assemble it all together. Jake, Angela just wants to hear you talk about your throbbing package. Well, I am not shy in that regard. I will actually speak very loudly in public about the design for my campaign and say the word throbbing package out loud several times, much to the dismay of the people I'm talking to. Clocks are doable. I've banged a couple of clocks in my day, but drop the L. Wait, no, I suppose you mean alarm clock? Oh, can you imagine one of those old style alarm clocks? Like the full. I've got a Thomas the Tank Engine alarm clock. Don't judge me, but it's like it's beautifully. It's the blue, right? Wait. I have an idea. What if we find on the internet, maybe Alibaba, bulk buy of Thomas the Tank Engine alarm clocks? We disassemble them. We print a new backing card, because it's just a piece of printed paper in those things, right? We disassemble the Thomas the Tank Engine alarm clocks. We take our Carnal disc and Blue Dick X pointing thing and reassemble them. It is possible. Maybe it is possible to do, to tell the time with a shapeshifted appendage. I still haven't finished answering Mo's question of what's in the box, by the way. Alarm clocks take a pounding. Exactly. You can pound out Connell's clock. Do you guys want to pound Connell's clock? Bankrupt says the difference is he never says anything sexual. It's all a big misunderstanding. But it's the same here. I'm not saying anything explicit. Goes back, watch his entire stream, just constantly saying it on purpose. Shane's lint tickler cards. Lint tickler. I've never seen that broken out. It's great. Hey, Ellie the Dreaming is here. Stick with the carnal theme and go carnivore. You mean for dieting? Yes, see, I am remembering the things I was talking about. I'm going at the right speed. I'm remembering. This is the carnivore instead of I can't go to carnivore because of my gout. If I go into ketosis, I know carnivore isn't keto. It's similar though. Yeah, if I go into ketosis, and I haven't had a gout attack for ages. There was one time, my tooth came out. They gave me very strong anti-inflammatories for the tooth. And there was one day where I decided, seeing as I just so happened to already be on anti-inflammatories, I guess I could drink as much milk as I wanted and not get a gout attack because I was already on pretty strong anti-inflammatories. And I drank a lot of milk. I had a lot of cereal. I ate a lot of cereal that day and slept a lot because that's a lot of carbohydrates. And I definitely felt that I was about to get a really, really, really bad gout attack. But then took one of the anti-inflammatories, not a problem. Which is definitely how we should be using medications in the world. We definitely should be pushing our luck like absolute degenerates. What about curds and whey? Do you guys know about Bubble and Squeak? Talking about British foods. Put butter on top of the porridge. It makes it less starchy. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not that far behind. Surely this is where in about half an hour's time I'll read comments about how far behind I am, as I just talked about it. Yeah, he's just misunderstood a craft. Jake's explanation is too complex. Just have a I want everything tier for me. Throbbing package is everything. Okay, is that the answer to the question? I just wanted to say what's in it. Throbbing package is everything. All 3 covers, including the cover exclusive to the box. Standees. I have a list right here. Look, this is my list. I prepared show notes. I'm just going to mention everything that's in the box. Ready? I'm not gonna wade through this any longer. All 3 covers, a sketch card, standees, the enamel pin, and a copy of Sketchy Starts #1. So that would be 4 books. 3 of them are alternate covers with 1 exclusive cover, and the other one is the entire book in layout form. Sketchy Starts, standees, a sketch card, yeah. And now here's the thing, because wait a minute. Yeah, I'm a retard. I'm being a retard right now. Sorry, guys. I'm like stumbling over. So every item on the campaign, I kind of want to give it its own trading card that comes with it. So like each cover will have its own trading card. The standees will be listed differently. They'll have a trading card that you get free. So if someone just bought a standee or just bought an enamel pin, they would get the trading card that comes exclusive with it. But if you get the throbbing package, you get all the cards, including the one that you only get in the throbbing package, which is linked to the secret cover. This sounds really complicated, but it's not. Squarebound is best. So another thing you get in the throbbing package is the full set of trading cards, of which there will be 9. But there will be 8, and then I think the sketch card will go in the middle. So if you get a throbbing package, you'll get all 8 of the cards, and then there's a gap in the middle where you can put your sketch card. And I'm thinking that it'll have artwork on the back of all of them to make like one big image, and the sketch cards will be drawn on the middle piece of art. So the sketch cards will have like the art on the back. That's not confirmed yet. I want to do that, but I don't have the artwork. But I'm thinking of doing that. And if you guys think that's cool, I'll do it. But like, I just thought it was I just want to make the people that buy the package have like a bunch of cool shit. But anyone who buys individual stuff, like, you'll get the exclusive trading card. Let me go through the chat a little bit more, and I will show you a new page for the people who have stuck around, of which there are currently 33. Thank you. Should we see how much is actually there? Because I'm broadcasting to Twitter. 22! There's 22 people here. Okay. You guys that have stuck around this far, I have a new page that I finished that I will show you after I've gone through chat a little bit more so I can catch up. Do you have to sign up 3 times to get the Hedgehog Rini card? No. To anyone who is signed up will get the Rini sketch card. If you go to carnalcomic.com or bluedickx.com and scroll to the bottom, you'll see it. And I'm going to print it on uncoated paper so it kind of looks like the original. It's going to be the black art on uncoated paper, which I'll have to be able to do anyway because of that middle sketch card thing. So I'll have to figure out how to do printed on the back and uncoded on the front. And on the back, we're thinking of having the stats as if it was a statted out Pathfinder character, or like tabletop games. Because she did that with all her cards, so it's kind of cool to do that for like the hedgehog. It'll be like a Cthulhian evil monster hedgehog that looks cute. But yeah, sign up. Anyone who isn't signed up, you'll get if you are signed up, you'll get it for free. Jake was inspired to use the blue hue after returning from Tampa. He credits the art of Narwhal after reading. Did he draw him blue? I get into this position. Gets on all 4s. Okay, I have now forgotten what I was talking about. I think to get the foil cover, you have to pledge allegiance to Britannia. I'm thinking of, that third cover that you only get in the box. I am thinking of making, if I can do it, making that foil. That could be fun. And like, yeah. The third cover is like a silly one, and it'll be like, there'll be a whole series of them featuring a different character. It focuses on Carnal, but I think every time it'll be like a different character. So the next one could be Truffle. My limited poor Spanglish. Hombre or hombre, the barbarian. No. They say Carnal. They say what up, bro. As if they're saying what up, bro. They call him. It's like they don't say hombre or hombre. It's like a slang thing. Duolingo won't teach it to you. But yeah, it's literally the exact same word written Carnal. How hard is the cock cover? Well, they're all going to be softbacks. Uh-oh, comic book artist doing dong math. Of course. I know I can't do it. What's double 80? This is a job for Ostrich, the human Ostrich, the human calculator. I can't fucking do it. I did it. It's 160, right? I managed it. Oh god, we're at an hour. Of course Jake knows this. You mean about the replicating, remember? I remembered what I was talking about again! If they say it's a good size, they're lying. I have never disappointed. She is single. Does Angela still have that on her profile? That's funny. You know what? Seeing as I'm going on and on for a bit, I will I'm gonna return to this. You guys remember this? This beautiful full frame art. Now here's an element about this art. You see how big it is? You see how it goes all the way to the edge? So one thing that won't be in the throbbing package is any of the merch items, aka shirts and hats. And they will be those kind of things will be available in the campaign. And one piece of merch that I constantly bang my old drum about is all over print t-shirts. Now, both this cover and Irene's cover have a substantial bleed area, which makes it perfect for putting on a all-over print shirt. Not only does the bleed help, but the whole wraparound aspect makes it absolutely perfect for an all-over print shirt. So the art itself is going to wrap all the way around the shirt. So on the campaign, not in the box, not in the Give Me Everything, you'll have to add it on. I could make a Give Me Everything and merch. I could just do merch and all, but I don't know. Anyway, on the campaign are going to be 2 all-over print shirts. One of them will be this artwork, and one of them will be Irene's cover. So you'll have Dee Dee on there, and whatever the front of it turns out to be when it's revealed. So yeah, are you guys excited about that? I'm sure when I scroll down to read the rest of the chat in like half an hour, I'll see people saying, I'm not going to bother buying it. Or like, yeah, I can't wait to buy the all-over print shirt. Not 1, but 2 all-over print shirts on this campaign that won't be in the Give Me Everything bundle. Only Joe says he's at work listening to this, thanking God he has earphones. Indeed. Don't you want everyone to hear what I'm saying? You know, about replicating. Yeah, now we're in the responses to the it's for your loved one. You know, you're replicating your member. Let's say you have to go away for a while and you're not going to see him for ages, months even. You don't want him to return to that old played out, that the enemy. Don't some guys see the vibrator as the enemy? All of those men who are like, she better not use that vibrator. That's my competition. All they have to do is get one of these kits, make one of their own, present it as a gift, and be like, you know what, babe? I'm out for a while. I'm going on a long business trip on an oil rig with the guys where nothing's going to happen. And with the guys. So here, you can keep a piece of me with you. That's what people use that for, right? Can you imagine if there's a woman out, or a guy, or just anyone, there's someone out there that collects like all of those from all of their exes, and they just have like a dick graveyard in a drawer somewhere. There has to be a woman who's done that. There's definitely a guy that's done that, but that has to be. Anyway, Aston says 3D model of Carnal's hog, 3D print a mold of it and cast it in late. Yeah, no. So his hog in axe form. That is actually something I wanted to do. I do want to make like blue latex axes, vascular axes. Go to Alibaba and buy 5,000 vibrating. Are you trying to start COVIDs? God. Yeah, when are they going to do another virus? The AliExpress alarm clock virus. The vibrating. Oh my God! Wait a minute. What if we bought 100 Thomas the Tank Engine alarm clocks and 100 vibrating elements from Alibaba and made the latex finger pointer, assembled all of them together to make some kind of vibrating super clock that tells the time in style, and costs like $50. Jake is 30 minutes behind in the chat as usual. There we go. That must have been written in the chat when I pointed out that people would say that. Yes, old square boxy clocks. No. Circle ones with the hands that point like this. Circle clock. I need to catch up. You can buy quartz clock mechanisms. No need to disassemble anything. Yeah. But like a Thomas the Tank Engine clock would be blue because Thomas's color is blue, and it's the whole metal thing. I don't just have to buy the mechanism. But here's the thing, though. You can buy mechanisms like that on AliExpress, right? You can buy like pullback toy stuff. You can buy like little toy elements, like the classic McDonald's style toys. And an enterprising individual or an innovative sort could 3D print things, make molds of them to make plastic elements, and then they could incorporate a mechanized toy element from AliExpress, and they could actually make like working toys, like really small runs. You know what I mean? For like, I could do that basically. I could do like a Carnal with punching fist action. Carnal with thrusting action. Okay. Jake, you had me as soon as you said pounding. Let's do this. Okay. Good. I'm glad we can pound it out together, my man. Cereal is all seed oils. Oh no! Angela says, she's heard of a spunk bubble. I'm assuming that that's kind of some kind of musician. You know what I mean? Sounds like a solo artist name. What up, guys? It's me, Spunk Bubble, here to play my top 10. We've gone over an hour, Jake. I feel like we're not far off Gruel at this point. Is that when I went back to the food talk? The monsters will eat your teeth away. I'm getting 3 implants soon. Implants? See, if I was more prepared, if I had visited the dentist more often and didn't just have to have an emergency tooth removal. Wait, is an implant what happens when you've had it removed and then you get a new one put in? Because that's what I'm going to have to do. I might get this one pulled out as well. I have one that fell out on its own, but it didn't fall out. It just crumbled out off my head. But like the tooth is still there. And I think the top bit of the tooth came off and it didn't touch the root because there's no hole. Because if it did get to through the root, because there's a never mind. I'm sure this is a disgusting conversation. Good luck with your new teeth, Jav. Okay, I can catch up. You don't want oatcakes. Spanish Carnal is like ghetto Spanish. Well, there you go. He can be your ghetto bro. Bancroft says he's got to get ready for work. Stream more, Jake. I will. I need to stream a lot to kind of piece out everything that I've been wittering on about for an hour. I haven't even talked about the enamel pin yet, of which there will be one, and it's on this list. Oh wait, I did already mention it. Trading cards, enamel pin. We can talk about the enamel pin. But yes, thank you for being here. Bancroft, on the 24th, we are launching on his channel. I'm very grateful for him doing the launch. It's going to be a fun party, and we may have a special guest with us because there are 2 covers on the campaign. So it only seems right that both artists of those covers would be together on that stream. It's going to be a great launch stream. Get ready. 24th, Bancroft's channel. Hyper, all over print shirts, wizard. Of course! 2 of them, which means I'm catching up. The Wall of Pain. Should I make a whole... Is that the... Wait, that's about the collection, isn't it? The replication collection. Can you know what? Rob, he has the book called The Replicator. He should just add those replication kits to his campaign. Turns out the replicator is actually, the person who makes those kits and puts them up for sale online. The real replicator? Who's the real replicator, huh? I don't know anything about the replicator. Hey babe, here's some blue resin. Use it wisely. Yeah, here's some blue latex. Maybe Mud should delete the last half hour of chat to get him caught up. They would not dare. I'm nearly caught up. Here's the thing. It's actually really sad when I get to the end of the chat because right now there's so many messages to read. I feel so popular. It feels like we have tons of people here. But then as soon as I get to the bottom, and then they no longer tick in very fast, it's like, where is everyone gone? I guess I better end it all. AKA the stream. He can still see it in his end. Yeah, it doesn't remove it for me. Jake guiltily refers to Dick Graveyard in a drawer, glances at the corner of the room off camera. It's just my own dick. It's a graveyard of my own dick. Oh boy. Yeah. Carnal with spring-loaded hip thrust action. I'm catching up. It's getting it. Kung Fu cock action. Welcome, Iron Line. Maybe one day it will seem fun to make a like wind up goes fast Carnal. Can you imagine? Wait a minute. We can make a pullback blue dick bike. We could make Carnal on the bike a real toy. That is possible. We can. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, British currency is pounds. They do it hard in old Europe. Yeah, you know, it's in the blood. This culture was baked in. Don't blame me. I was raised this way. Oh, I believe Spunk Bubbles are Oasis fans. So it is music related. I didn't even know that. That does make sense that they'd call their fans Spunk Bubbles. I don't know if we've ever coined what a Carnal fan is called. Throbheads? Wait, vein brains. Vein brain. You have okay. Vein brain is a term that you will become accustomed to when you read this book. When it launches and you get it a year later after I've drawn it. And definitely a year later, not 4 years later, definitely just a year later. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, you will realize what a vein brain is. I'm sure you can guess. Have fun guessing. At least you were able to get an emergency tooth pull. Can you imagine being in a country that isn't Donutopia, where you would, if you had like horrible pain, you would probably have to wait like weeks to get it? All hail Donutopia for their very fast dental emergency dentists. I don't think England, that I obviously abandoned during the riots because, you know, I want to stay alive. I don't know if they'd even be able to do that in time. Angela says she can delete the chat. I don't think mods can delete specific messages. Just hide from channel, hide the person, or does it hide? Anyway, never mind. Just don't go deleting messages, Angela. It's all good. You definitely shouldn't delete Jolly Green's messages talking about you. Don't delete me, says Paulus. Please hold. If I ever pull up one that isn't really there anymore, you guys will be able to tell. A blue dick car like Gary and Ace drove, only blue. I don't know who Gary and Ace is. Don't blame me. I was born this way. Exactly, it's my culture. Dickheads. Carnal fans are dickheads. Do you want to know something? You know, a creative block, right? Wouldn't it be perfect? Because there's already a channel called Creator Block. There's another show called Creator Block, and it's super fucking annoying because it means you can't really do anything bigger with Creator Block because the name's already a thing for someone else. Wouldn't it be perfect to rename the show to Cock Block? C.O.C. block. It's perfect. It's right there. It's in the ether. It's ready to be grabbed. Don't you guys want to watch Cock Block every week? Creator-owned comics block? Isn't it perfect? Give me affirmation in the chat so that I can bully everyone else, the other guys, into accepting. We can delete messages. Oh, Mo is a mod too. Alex is a mod. Mo, don't encourage her. She's evil. least once a month. Jolly Green, don't tempt me. Ah! Okay, we're definitely getting closer. Wasn't there news that in Canada the dentist queues for children were around 1 year? Do they immediately kill people with MAID? Either wait a year for crippling dental pain or suicide. They only made adults, right? Perfect thing to bring up on stream, but they don't. They only Futurama suicide. Angela says blockheads. No, that's creative block. Oh, you could rename the show Blockheads instead of Cock Block. A guy in his room. Welcome, by the way. What's the other creative block? We will go over and cyberbully them. Please don't do that. I know you're joking. A guy in his room is a comedian, apparently. But yeah, you go bully the shit out of him. Tell him to, and hero. It's an old reference, but it checks out. There is one thing I said I was going to do. I have just witted on and checked the chat for ages. How many people do we still have? The number still says 33 for me on this thing. I'm not sure. Are we still at 22 people watching the stream? 21! Bancroft left. 21. But you guys have all stuck around. This is great. A guy in his room says, too late, he swatted them. And they're cancelled. Cancel the other creative block. Oh no! Hashtag how to become one of Jake's mods in one step. Step 1, deleted. Good one, Billy Bob. Right. I'm going to show you something. I don't just have this wonderful artwork to show you. I actually have a new page that was finished maybe a week ago, but I held on to it so I can show it on the stream. I switch over. Here we go. Now, this is a very kind of like clusterfuck of a page because it's like spider webs and shit. Let me zoom in and then like stretch it out. So we'll take a deep dive on this page, seeing as it's hard to figure out what the hell is going on. With just how it normally looks. Now, the page starts off with a nice upshot of an environment. You got some rocks here. You have a dead guy covered in spider webs. And look, they seem to have maybe what is this expression? Bliss? Horror? As you can see, the pterodactyl that I designed is up there, and there's more cocoons. This is an establishing shot. You know what I mean? We get everything that's going on. Within this shot, we already understand that it's like environment. There's a sky, which will become important at the end of the scene, the sky. But look, there's spider webs going on, and there's death. We already have the stakes of death introduced on this page. And before I scroll on, I'm going to catch up with chat a little bit. Yeah, go cyberbully him. No inky dinks. What is that? No, Inklings was the Inklings was the Tolkien collective, right? Inky Dinks is great. That's a great name for a show. Imagine you had a show that was just inking already penciled stuff and it was called Inky Dinks. That would be so cute. Who would have knew something cute would come from you? Ellie, the Dreaming Chrysalis. That's not even like a topical name anymore. That's just a fun name. Don't black me. Don't black me. Blame me. I voted for the Articulates. Oh, I remember the first episode. I think Michael Rushbrook was the one that came up with Creative Block. It was great. Are we nearly at the bottom of the chat? We're nearly getting there. Once we get to the bottom, we can go through this page some more. Whilst you're hanging on this amazing establishing shot. Kick Phil and Cock Block would be a perfect title for the stream. With you. Thanks, Mo. I didn't read that one before. I should read these first and just gatekeep Mo forever. Just change the name during the weeks of the show. That would be funny. I just call it Cock Block when it's on my channel. That'd be great. Maid is going to evolve into how they treat wounded animals. Isn't that how they already do it? Like with shelters? Don't they just kill all the stray dogs? Unless you sell it for $500 to people. You just steal someone else's dog and sell it to someone else, which I would never do. 2 ladies swatted them. Cancel the other creative block. You're colored this page, Hyper? Do you mean this? I mean, I colored this cover. But if you mean, am I coloring this page? You are correct. I'm coloring the entire book, and it's going to be a lot of work. But yeah. I've got to color all 3 of the pages. So I've got 3 pages. The ones I've shown, that double page spread in this one, these are the ones that'll be viewable on the campaign at launch. I want to get more done. I actually want to put up on a website the first scene in final art when it's done as a preview, but for the launch, it's going to be these 3 pages that I've shown off, and maybe a 4th if I have time. But it'll be these pages fully colored. A guy in his room is a YouTuber. I know he is. I've seen his videos come up. Vasson says he sent candy to Jake, probably running his teeth more, and he still didn't mod me. Oh my god. People are bribing for mod? We cannot be seen exchanging chocolate for moddage. Maybe I'll think about it, Vasson. Maybe that needs to happen. You are actually here all the time, and you have been here for a long time. I'm not going to do it right now, but you know what? That was an interesting way of asking for a wrench, Vasson. Very sneaky. I mean, Michael Deitch is a mod. He's saying don't forget to hit like, doing his modly duties, so thank you. Wow, nice. I'm assuming... you guys are complimenting the page. He says it's really nice, Hyper. Good! Okay, we can walk through the page some more and like wrap up the stream. The last thing I need to talk about is the pin. So if anyone wants to input on the enamel pin design, because I'm going to do a pin, not a keychain. We have the keychain, which people can still be able to buy as an add-on. Yes, I will be coloring this then. Mo says he's got to head out. Thank you for being here, Mo. It's always good to have your friendly ribbing in the chat. Hyper is a person of color. Yes, I'm a person of colorist. I'm a spelt wrong in the UK. Yeah, I'm a coloring man, a person of color, a man of colors. Right. Oh my god, guys, we've done it. I've reached the bottom of the chat. We've done it. So you guys, some people were like, they didn't mind about floppy, just to recap. That's the only thing I remember asking. No one wanted a Thomas the Tank Engine alarm clock. Fine. Seeing as we've reached the bottom of the chat, of which I am relieved, and I'm sure you're relieved too, we can go through the rest of this page. So, as we scroll down to the second panel, which I have to zoom out, we can see Carnal is up here. He's very happy. I wonder what he's saying. I could tell you the dialogue, actually. In this first panel up here, they go, look, he's awake. He's finally awake. Someone says something like that. I've just noticed I didn't erase this. Holy shit. I've got to erase that area. So, look, it's breaking the illusion, guys. You can tell it's layered. I forgot to white that bit out. But yeah, they say, he's finally awake. And then I think Connell will react. Connell will say something like, huh? I was so sleepy. And then his speech bubble will like carry on into here. So you'll know he's the one who was sleepy and not the one saying he's awake. And then he goes, oh my god, fellow adventurers, deep in the forest? Like this deep in the forest? And they talk, he's like, what are you guys doing here? And I can't remember what he says. Something about like, look, whatever. Connell's super happy that he's finally found some other humans, of which there are like none in the Simonium forest because it's not safe for humans, as you can see, because the first humans he meets, they're stuck in a spider's web. But this guy is happy over here. But there's something suspicious about this panel. There are areas of these individuals that are not covered by spider's webs. And there's also a third guy down here who does not look happy. You know what I mean? Doesn't have a happy look on his face. As we scroll down to panel 3, I'm going to zoom in. Connell asks them what their quest is. And this guy says, we was questing for a mark. He mentions what they were doing, and then this guy butts in saying, don't tell him the quest. Very angry still. He's a very angry guy down here. And then on panel 4, this guy finally chimes in and he says, we thought the Simonian forest was like overblown, overhyped. It wasn't as difficult as you thought, and now we're stuck in a spider's web. And then Connell goes, well, and why was I here? And then he says, you thought this was a party. So, there was obviously, he was very drunk in the last scene. He somehow stumbled into this web thinking it was a social gathering, and has got himself in trouble. And that is when we reveal the who has been there the entire time is a spider monster woman. There we go. And she says, and now I'm going to suck your essence out, or something. I forget that. I should have just looked up the actual dialogue, shouldn't I? Instead of paraphrasing myself. But yeah, so he finally meets some nice, friendly humans, some fellow adventurers. But yeah, it turns out they're all going to get eaten by this spider with very unusual boobs. And look, he's got his pants down and everything. Who knows? Who knows what could happen on the second half of this spread, which won't be visible on the campaign. You'll have to get the book to see how this scene ends. But yeah, if I can zoom out and show you the whole page. There you go. Oh, cool. We should catch up on chat because thank you, Michael Dietcher. I'll leave this page up for a bit, catch up with chat, then we'll talk about the enamel pin, and then we'll kind of like wrap this up. Here we go. Spider just do extreme bondages, Lamau. In a way, I mean, you're not far off. Yeah, and they also play with their food. There we go. I wonder why the like sexy spider woman-y thing is like such a trope. She does tie you up and she does play with the food. Spider bitches put out, but then they kill your ass. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of like that episode of Futurama with the snoo. Just imagine that, but with a giant spider woman. Jake is like, I think I hit bottom, but the chat is like, are you in yet? I mean, I've definitely hit rock bottom a long time ago. Well, every time I think I hit bottom, there just seems to be a lot further to fall. Paula says he's going to make dinner. See ya. We'll be wrapping this up soon anyway. And Michael Dietcher for I don't have the soundboard with me. I got to mimic it. What? $2. He says he forgot I was monetized. Here's dollars for an oatcake. Oh, thank you. I wonder how much an oatcake would be now. A simple cheese oatcake. I wonder if it would be. I don't think it's possible to get a single cheese oatcake for $2, or at least $1 something after Google's taken its cut. But thank you, Michael Dietcher. Thank you for the 2. I do appreciate all of these super chats you guys send every now and then. The illustrious $2. Jake's all about that server maxing. Is that when you hit the back? Yeah, is that called server maxing? Does it think Angela knows what that means? Next villain, a praying mantis and a mosquito, Lamau. Exactly. A praying mantis woman who like chops your head off, but not the kind of head that you think. And then a mosquito that sucks, I don't know if it's blood. Slim Crow understands how to create Carnal the Barbarian jokes. You know what? But the funny thing is, this is actually a cross between a spider and a. She's not straight up a spider. She's a cross between a spider and a praying mantis. You see? Like, look at these arms. These are like total mantis-ish. They're not like mantis claws. But yes, this monster, she has like a giant ass, which looks like a flower. Like when you see it from the other side, it's kind of like a flower. So they hide as flowers, and then they turn around and eat things that come to the flowers. But yes, she's actually a cross between a spider and a praying mantis. I loved praying mantises as a kid. They were so fun. Connell loves traps and ambushes. Well, he tries to avoid traps as much as possible. You know, they can really slow down an adventure. Best to be avoided. You can get stuck in a trap for way too long. DJ is paying $2 to continue his mod status. A corrupt system. Oh my god. Where's all the other $2 is then? Huh? Where's my mod payment? Where's the wrench upkeep? We got $2 a stream rent on wrenches, guys. Yeah, cloud aim free, Vasson. Okay, have I caught up? You guys are talking about bananas. Neither spiders or praying mantises have tits. They're not mammals. Well, as you can see, this particular spider praying mantis also doesn't technically have tits because they're actually mouths. Look at these little claw things. You see those pincers? They're actually teeth. That's not a boob. That's like saliva dripping from it. I'll just zoom out again. You know, I won't make it too harrowing for you guys. But yes, they're not exactly the typical. They just happen to mimic. You know, a lot of insects, you know, the one with the skull on the back, which is like a spider with the skull. It just happened to evolve a pattern that looked like a skull. It isn't intentionally a skull. These things just happen, you know? They'll evolve in a certain way, and then eventually an insect will have a body part that just happens to look like something else. It's evolution's fault, guys. It's not me. Just blame that guy who invented evolution. Thomas Edison. Especially if the trap has a nice ass and tits. I mean, I was about to say, can they have tits? But can you imagine if there were like mimics in Carnal that were just basically an ass? Wait. Okay, you know Free Ren? You know how she goes on adventures and she always gets stuck in mimic chests? Can you imagine if in Carnal there was a mimic chest, but it was just the chest open and there was like someone stuck in it? Like the mimic's tongue was like the ass sticking out of the chest, like it was part of it, and you're supposed to help pull them out, not do anything else. The mimic intends for you to help pull them out. But yeah, that's an interest. I'm gonna do that. That's in Carnal. An extension of the mimic concept is the mimic has someone stuck in its mouth already, but it's part of it. Right. Oh no, boob spoiler. Well, this page will be nice and colored on their campaign. So, should we go back to the cover? Do I have any other images to show you? We're definitely wrapping up now, by the way. So, do you remember the pterodactyl at the beginning of this page? This silhouette. In order to get this silhouette right, oh god, that guy. I'm a mess. In order to get this right, I didn't want to just draw it in silhouette. I didn't want to design on the page. I actually did an entire design for an over-muscular, hench as fuck pterodactyl. And I've never shown that on stream, so there you go. I'm going to close the spider page. I'm going to close all these windows down. So yeah, maybe you guys like this guy. The design might change. But in order to do the silhouettes, I had to design the whole guy. Lol, nice. Yeah. Okay. And then we can go back to this. The big thing for today, 1st of October. Yesterday I put this up on Twitter, but now you get to see like the full frame art, which will be it'll be the main cover, and it will be on a wraparound t-shirt. And Angela did ask for puzzle. I do think this kind of artwork would make a good puzzle because there's so many little areas. So thank you, Angela. I will actually look into that. What else have I got? We had Irene's cover. So yeah, just to recap, Irene showed off this sneak peek at the guest cover featuring Dee Dee potentially in an alternate universe where she does not reach a similar demise. Well, a similar fate. I shouldn't say demise that she did in the preview book. So get excited about that. I don't think I have anything else. I have this. Okay, I got this. Lame, Angela. What about a poster? Do you want posters too? She goes, woo! Yeah, I'm going to look into puzzle. Right. remember this? Share this tab. Right. This was the collection of pieces that I drew for the last Red Valkyrie auction. There is a Red Valkyrie auction coming up. It's like on the 12th or something, around then. I think they already have the schedule up. I will be on one of those streams. I think it's the evening one. It's the same one as Irene. Just like I drew this stuff for the last auction, I'm going to draw more for this upcoming auction. I have to draw at least 3 main pieces. I don't know whether to do Carnal characters or whether to do popular characters like Tomb Raider, Samus, Princess Peach. What's the one where Bowser puts on the crown and becomes a Peach? A Bowsette? I could do a Bowsette. I don't know. Either popular characters or my characters. I'm not sure. I don't know which you guys would prefer. So anyone out there who actually bids on auctions, let me know what kind of thing you'd like to see, because I need some ideas. I still love this piece, man. Like I this is the Seedling Queen from like the opening scene of the book. This is my favorite, one of my favorite things I've drawn, especially with the way that the sheet. You guys that have read the preview book now, you get the joke of these gardening shears. Jake is selling his art so he can bid on that Rainy. Here's the thing: if I'm on the same stream as her, I'm even less likely to bid. I feel I'm trying to resist bidding so much. Draw a creative block piece. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. I can do a creative block piece. The last one did quite well. Text says about how much is going to be the big tier $200. No. It's not going to be that much. I hope not. Basically, I like giving a discount if people get a bundle. So if it's like sketchy starts and multiple copies of the book with the different covers, the standees, an enamel pin, and the training cards, I want to make it as reasonably priced as possible because, like, you know, Jav can't this month, unfortunately. That's a shame, but I understand. Yeah, hopefully not. That would be, I don't think it'd be around. I want to make it as affordable as possible, but I haven't really crunched the numbers yet for pricing. So yeah, I'll have to get back to you. What else? I showed you guys this double page spread. Yeah, that's everything. I am definitely going to be streaming more now. In the run up to launching. We're launching on the 24th on Bancrofts, then it's creative block that day as well. So we'll do kind of like the after party continuation. Then this has been fun. Thank you all for being here. I had like 22 people watching for most of the time. You're all awesome. You're fantastic. I'll stop sharing the screen. So for this last, while you're still here, I want to try and do something that I wanted to do earlier. Hold on. I wanted to do a setup. I wanted to mess with the custom setups. Let's put this here, right? Add to stage. Then let's go make a custom thing, which I think is like this. But I'm going to edit it, right? And I'm going to change this frame design to circle. And I'm going to like move it. I don't think you guys can see what I'm doing. But then I'll put the media share thing to this. Okay. Watch this. Where should I put it? Where should I put me? Put me down here. Save. 4 under. Yeah, look. Ha ha ha! No, I want to move it away from the edge. Save. Yeah. Update. Look! I'm in a little circle over the top of the media. And if I get the... And now the media can be like full screen. Where is it? Where's my like big artwork? Here it is. Yeah, look! Hey, that's cool. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to do that for a second. Let me catch up on chat and then we'll kind of like wrap this up. Tex says he's good for $1,000. Okay, here. You can, well, here's the thing. Throbbing package number 69 will be auctioned. It won't be auctioned on the launch, but Throbbing package 69 will be in play at some point. And it would also include some original art that's not in the normal throbbing package. So you never know. But yeah, Tex, you should totally be around for the auction. That'd be great. Let's go to McDonald's. I am not driving to McDonald's right now. Though you want the blue clock. Wait, I gotta edit this layout. I'm gonna move me up here actually, because then I don't get covered by the stuff. Yes! Ha ha ha! Just go right in the middle. Not that you need it for the gout, the cheese wood gout. Let's live stream to McDonald's like last time. Maybe in the future at some point, but I also don't want to crash the car. Oh, the poll! Yes, the entire time we've had a poll. Right. Have you guys been voting? I haven't mentioned it. I hardly mentioned it ever, except for right at the end. And at the beginning. So there has been a vote this entire time. We have 23 votes. So in a way, that's like a vote per person who's been sitting here the whole time. The question is, are you ready for this cock? This creator-owned comic. The loser at 9% is Cock Me Up, Brother. Second place, back down in the middle with 26% is Cock It To Me. And then it's 65%, the true winner of the vote, meaning that everyone who voted for this one is just in perfect sync with each other. You know what I mean? You're the majority. You would get to command what all the others do if you were in charge. It says cock locked and ready to rock. So cock locked and ready to rock it is. We have the true winner. Shall I end it? Okay, end it. Yeah, 65%. You guys can all see it now. There we go. So that's it. The official phrase, we're all cock locked and ready to rock. McDonald's salad is just as bad as a burger. McDonald's burgers aren't apparently that bad. What I saw someone going, I keep comparing the macros, and the McDonald's burger comes out on top every time. Yeah, we need to we're gonna retcon the paradigm and say that McDonald's is healthy now. Round face hole makes Jake's chicks look even chubbier. I'm a little circle man in my circle hole with my circular chubby face. Like, look, if I tangent with the edge of the frame, it does feel like my head would probably like go on forever. It definitely makes me look fatter. Oh my god. You can change it to square as well, by the way. Let's do this. Got rectangle and you got square. So if I save this, you can enforce little squares so you can make a whole cool setup grid. How about that? How about that? Not now, later. Okay. We can do another stream. Let's do it. I'm driving now. Every damn insurance is getting paid this month. Well, that sucks. It's definitely a cock block to you. Okay. I've reached the bottom of the chat. It is nearly 2 hours, which is ridiculous. I only meant to do this for 1 hour. You guys who are still here, or anyone watching on the replay, I accidentally forgot to talk about the enamel pin. I mentioned it, but we didn't talk about the design. I'm going to talk about it more on a future stream, but there's also going to be an enamel pin in the on the campaign in the package, and I'm thinking of you see in his hand right here. See this very important element to Carnal's design, general design. Should we zoom in? Hold on. Here we go. Change this. So in Carnal's hand, pretty much all the time, is the fabled beer stein, which has an important role to play in the first issue story. This is his heavenly brew. This is a very important liquid that Carnal must continuously drink for story reasons. And I'm thinking of making an enamel pin that will be this beer stein. It'll have, obviously you'll see it with the handle. So I'm thinking of having the beer stein with some sparkles and like lightning hit it, because there are story moments where special things happen to this beer stein in the future. But yeah, I'm thinking that the enamel pin, seeing as we already did the Blue Dick X keychain, that he holds in one hand, he has his beer stein in the other, so you'll have Carnal's 2 core accessories. one for each hand. The bear stein and the blue dick axe. So yeah, I'll talk about it in the future. I'll show you a design. Well, you can see the design. It looks like freaking this. But yeah, I'm thinking that'll be it. And I might even do the metal bits. You see the shiny bits? That might even be like flat metal on the pin that's not actually even filled in or like line art and painted. It might be like the actual metal of the badge. It could look very cool. Tex says that's a good idea. It's frothy, man. Yeah, it's frothing up. Froth of the gods. Okay, well, Tex likes it. Cool. But I'll show the design in the future. So for the 20 or so people that were still here, yeah, Slim Gross says cool. We'll talk about that more later. But thank you all for being here. You at least know my rough idea for what's going to be on the campaign. You mentioned 3 covers. One of them's going to be in the all-in bundle only, and they're not going to be limited. The only one that's like limited to 100 is that special 3rd cover, which I'll also reveal later. Launching on the 24th on Bancrafts. I'm going to stream a bunch more during this month in the lead up to talk about everything and show off designs. I've got to do the standees. People didn't really. We had one comment about making the standee big, but I'm going to do some designs for the standees, and then we can like talk about it on a different stream. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I will, yeah, Phil will be on Vaughn's channel. Go check it out. Go have fun watching that stream later, because this stream is over. So thank you all for joining me. I don't know which video I'm going to play on the outro. Yeah, I do. I know. All right. See you in another stream. Bye.
Through the forest, oh, there's 2 guys on the prowl. There's only one man there to stop them. If you just stop joking around, they come here to invade your land, bring life here to an end. But you just wanna get real drunk and make lots of new friends. Carnal, the barbarian. Carnal, the barbarian. Carnal, the barbarian. Carnal, the barbarian. Carnal, the barbarian.
Now, what were we talking about, boy?
We were talking about the time you beat jury duty.
Oh, yeah. The trick is to say you're prejudiced against all races. We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
So put that jab shit on, everybody. Let's get this and may start at this party. I'm gay, 'cause I watch anime. I came while watching the Broken Arrow. I trade my Yu-Gi-Oh cards with my knuckles. We're gay. Let's go watch anime.
TLO style, hazardous cause I wreck this. Yo, you know the drill. I've been hearing a lot of talk on the streets about me and the rest of the Lost Otaku saying we're fake, saying we ain't down with the animes. Listen up, roll call. Anime Club. Dude, just rep your work. I'm like a Super Saiyan stuffed in a checkered shirt. All you motherfuckers wanna come and test the verse. Listen up, hear them players that'll get you hurt. Bump me. Yo, I'm chillin' here with my friends. It's got a driftwood chain and transition lenses. Straight shining, forehead gots to gleam. All them TLO cats call me OxyClean. Well, I'm Baby Felipe. Just call me surprise, cause when I'm laying pipe, lasers come out of my eyes. Know the flip like Frieza when I'm enraged. Got a level 20 half-orc fire mage. Mr. Casual Khakis, sweaters for moms. Got a rap attack blast cats better than bombs. Into history and learning, not sports and crap. Check my basement, I'm working on a torture rap. Big Red in the back with so much soul. Make snacks and operate the remote control. Y'all ain't gotta hate on the way I roll. If you wanna pick a movie, just vote on the poll. Hey yo, fuck the system. My man is gay. Gonna smoke 5 blunts and watch anime. Ski the TLO, hook up your bitches, jock me. Keep it locked down, slanging that wet and pocky. Step back, boys, I roll with the TLO. So think twice before you roll up and say hello, Mario. My steeds keep them ducking for cover. Deviant art style, animes fucking each other. Homie, self-satisfied. I'm the mastermind. Mix up your manga titles and your ass is mine. Frontin' on me, that's a crime. When I'm in the room with bitches, yo, it's sexual harassment time. Franklin, here I come, devastating the track. Drinking a 40, got a dope, shorties waiting in back. Hey, y'all, there's some empty seats near the TV. I got a 6 and 2, you can watch Akira with me. Anime club. Who the heck are these people? Haven't asked them yet. Looks like I joined an anime club by accident. I'ma slide out the door for these dudes assume they're legit with a real Asian up in the room. Yo, 9 MCs and 1 DJ, and we be getting down with no delay. Fuck you, mom and dad, we're here to say Japan is better than the USA.
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
Motherfucker was amped. The nigga was motherfucking hyped up. The nigga just grabbed the nigga, snuffed the nigga, and it was on from there. The motherfucker, it wasn't nothing stopping them.
What the rest of these niggas do?
Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas was ready to fight. Whatever they had to do, Holmes. The niggas was on the real flip mode, Holmes. They was coming out like a motherfucker. The nigga was amped. He was like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love. So come give me a hug if you're in the general. When the pimp's in the crib, mom, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a nigga get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I'm all the best weed cause I got it going on.
Motherfucker gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon'
We didn't have a message when we left. How very odd.
I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do, but I'm a train too. Places they had never been to. Maybe
Marge, did Lisa go to Germany?